$5.
Wow.
They can hear you, probably.
Okay.
The one person.
I was just talking to you guys very closely again. Do you know where they're at?
No.
It's like basketball. Oh, it's in Minneapolis.
Here we go, Syl. guess you can't hear me. I don't know if this game's happening, dude. I've been sitting in the group like 10 minutes. I'm talking to chat. All three of them. Now, Titan was screaming with them, and then abruptly left to scream that they were losing 5-0. But it was in the final seconds, so I didn't think he was like rage quitting, but he did not scrim with them after that, and he's not in the group. Seems like Easy's the sub for CCM. Yeah, I want to say when they took 3 out of 5 against LBT, they had Easy as the sub, so pretty good pickup for him. He's played well for Holden and Miners. And this isn't an async week, so Titan could have played. We started. And it's zoomed way out. That's crazy. You guys see that? Yeah, okay. Refined, it's not that bad, dude. I kind of had fun with it on scrims. Yeah, she flies, doesn't she? It's crazy.
Goodness.
Yeah, she gets up. Can you imagine jumping that high?
I can't.
I mean, the rotato helps, I'm sure, but that's wild.
But her thighs.
I know, she's jet.
To get her up there.
Mm-hmm.
The floor helps.
Yeah, I'm sure the floors bounce. They're juicing the floors. It's like
That's
Major
the
League
next
Baseball
scandal.
when they juice the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Simone's bat, they want world records.
Yeah.
First cap to Rena.
Oh, here we go.
On Rena's map. So good for her. I did just say rotator to my wife. On HD, I can open the door for you, don't worry.
They want to know where that goes.
Yeah. HD's been curious for like 5 streams in a row now.
It goes nowhere. Probably a grow room.
Yeah, we think the previous owner probably like used that for like to grow weed or something. We have no proof of that. know if you saw it a month ago, we would have had some AC units in there. But summer times we cleared those out. They're up upstairs. Oh, honestly, we definitely need one for down here. It gets hot still.
You think so?
Do you not think so? I'm sweating right now.
I'm literally so comfy I could put on a blanket.
Alright, we also like, I don't know, 5 pens, so. Tough boost, who was that? Dad. Alright, couple Tads here. CCM gonna get 1. There, oh, not 2. Rolling on flag for PCB as well. Wait, Cell, how do you, I thought you were muted. How are you hearing that? 2-0 off the tag, by the way. They want you on the code comms. I assume you're not interested. I'll take it as a no. The silence is deafening.
She went 12 feet! Hi!
She wasn't even listening to me. 12 feet's pretty good.
It was 11-4 yesterday.
11-4, please. I do that in my sleep. Pup sweep for CC or PCB once. I watched a couple of the track finals today. I saw the 800 meter, I believe. I saw, I think, the 400 meter hurdle for the women's.
Hammer throw?
Yeah, we watched some hammer throw. PCB 4-0. I did not see Sydney McLaughlin run. I missed that. But she's dynamite, dude. I watched some of her semis and her first heats just on YouTube. Although she has her, they changed it. She no longer, like, on the graphics, it's, I guess she like got mad because her name's actually like a hyphenated last name, I guess, since she got married. Unless she got married like 2 days ago. But it's McLaughlin Lavore or something like that. PCB 50. And it's like, I hadn't seen it on the graphics before, but the last like day or two I've been seeing it. CCM gonna get 1 back. They get their own pup sweep here. You know, it'd be kind of funny if basketball had trials. So I don't know, they have like a a 3-point contest to see who's gonna be their, like, I don't know, their wings or their backcourt, whatever.
Like a home run
Dunk contest for your centers. Scares me how old we are though. But I figure with Drew and Bam, I like that. You need a couple role players. You can't just have superstars at every position, I think. Ooh, Aaron almost got like softened up there. Not gonna matter. Yeah, so again, I think we've gained some viewers here. Titan is eligible to play in this game. He's not. CCM has Easy, who again played for them against LBT during one of their async games that Titan was ineligible for, and they won 3 out of 5, so he's been playing well for him. Titan was scrimming with them pre-game, then we beat them in a scrim 5-0, just me and a rad tag group, and Titan left after that and never came back, so not sure what the situation is. Direct says computer break-in. I don't know what that means. It's freezing, okay. But he can type, so is it actually freezing or? And but don't hate Bronny James, because his dad got him drafted, okay. It's not the poor kid's fault. And honestly, it is going to be pretty cool when he and LeBron playing a game together. You mad about some guy who didn't get drafted who would never make an NBA roster anyway? Bronny took the place of? Like, come on. Yes, you don't know that for a fact. But you also don't know for a fact that Bronny can't provide some value. He had a heart attack or whatever it was. Some sort of heart condition. So hard to come back from that. I know his college stats weren't great, but coming off an incident like that, hard to perform, I would think. And then I guess maybe he had a decent workout. I don't know. And you gotta think if anyone's kid is gonna improve and maybe show something, it'd be LeBron's kid. So I don't want to count him out. I saw a quote from him maybe a month ago. It was kind of like, what NBA player did he want to be like? And he was like, yeah, I want to be like these good 3-and-D guys. And I'm like, what a humble, way to look at it. Like, I don't think I'm some superstar. I want to be the best role player there is, which is kind of, I don't know, it's a unique perspective.
Please don't use that phrase again.
What?
Unique perspective.
It is. To be the son of LeBron James and then be like, yeah, I'm not going to be all that great. I'm going to shoot for these guys who are like pretty good, like fourth options. That's interesting. I've got to fill 50 minutes of airtime, alright? You got to let me ramble a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Basically another...
Well, if you'd listened earlier, they were asking for you to co-commentate.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
You don't need my opinion. I would just go, ooh.
I know.
Nice.
7-1 to Brazil. My old squad looking a little outmatched right now. Yeah, so if CCM won a majority of games this series, they got one more async game against a reeling THB squad, as 7-1 is your final. So there was a chance they could sneak into the playoffs. Now, that this first game doesn't bode well for them the rest of the series, but it is a home map. It is a little funky. I kind of gave her the cliff notes on the trade drama. So, I don't know if there's any like cogent thoughts there. In my camp, of course. How do they need a sec after we waited for 15 minutes to start this game? That's crazy. That's insanity. Except Titan's actually eligible for this game. He just quit on the team, dude. Citation needed, but it looked like he quit on him. Although, can you really call him this in one game, quitting on him? I don't know. He should have been allowed to play the async games. It's crazy how Nameless was like, oh, we can't let that happen, because then we'll have like people like loaning themselves multiple times, blah 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 blah, and then we literally that same week had AJ loan for a team he wasn't allowed to loan for. It's crazy, dude. I don't know if they're doing anything about that either. You know, that's gonna be okay that it happened, but you know, God forbid Titan play 2 games. Holy crap, I guess D-Rat's trying to, excuse me, fix his computer. We might be here a while though. You going to bed?
Yeah, just gonna get the chicken in the fridge.
Night. Did you hit the light switch? Alright, now that she's gone, we could go shirtless stream. We'll see how hot it gets down here. In theory, it should get a little cooler, but hoodie's up.
What'd you say?
Could you hit the light switch, the main one?
Yeah.
Yep, thank you. You know, Beast Mode brings up a good point in Mltp general. I forgot she's married. Simone Biles is married to a Packers player. D-Rec, I think, is still trying to figure things out. Surely we just start getting forfeits here. Like, get a sub in or something. Like, Ed's in the group. Get Ed in. If D-Rec figures it out, let's go. I understand they're trying to bridge the gap until THB versus PTB at 10:45, but you know, I gotta get out of the house a little early tomorrow. If we could move things along. I guess I could give you the tour of the basement if you wanted. While we're waiting. Type 1 if you want the tour. Alright, we think D-Red's back. Thank goodness. Just go is right. Okay, we've launched. How about that? And we have a normal size map. Let's go, dude. Oh, and I shaved today, if you can't tell. I'm very smooth right now. At the group? No. You know what? I'm not switching back, dude. You can look at the group. New group. I don't know what's... Has someone told the TPFG about these new group issues, dude? Because this is out of control. Is this Pyrorate's fault? Dad DMing me the link like I don't already have the link. Oh, this is brutal, man. All I wanted to do was see CCM get waxed, and now it's gonna take me 2 hours. I mean, come on, dude. I thought it would just be a quick 5-0. Come on. Alright, I think we're ready. Alright. Excuse me. I'm gonna slouch so hard here. You guys can still see me? Perfect. Move the monitor down even further. Alright, see if CCM can rebound. We talked about it. I honestly, what stream was that? That was THB versus someone. Versus ILF. Was it? It must have been. I was streaming some series, and Emerald. Like, after you get blown out, Emerald's a good map to come back on. The pace is just kind of slower. It's a little more grindy. Can really favor the worst team to at least keep it close. In my opinion. We really should get rid of maps that like let bad teams keep it close. It's like trans in that way. Like, let's make the bad teams bad, you know? Flag pro from D-Rec. That's good death. Contained from Easy's fantastic though. I tell you, Easy's been playing at a pretty high level in minors. Do you think Beast Mode regrets turning down the trade offer I made for to give him Easy? Because with today's info, I wouldn't trade him. Oh, and since this is a CCM stream, oh, tough bomb. I didn't talk about this during the nightcap or anything, but like a little more context on the team before I got traded. One of the potential solutions that Inspire came up with was to switch Aaron to offense and Karma to defense. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there with leading the team in tags per minute and second on the team in returns per minute as an offender. And it's like, well, I would have switched the other two people. It would have been Dad though and me to defense. But then the whole trade thing happened. If I say that, Karma still hasn't been switched to defense. Like they kept the traditional positions after the Titan trade, which is interesting. I didn't know if they would still. I guess that once they got Titan, they thought it wasn't worth making the switch. And Aaron's not bad. I tell you what, he shows some offensive flair though. That like you can see why Inspire maybe wanted to try him on O. Karma's not horrible at defense either. Now, Inspire's not in the group, so I assume at this point it's just kind of Dad running the show. Which, it is what it is. It was a great quote from him in Novice Discussion, though. I've done all I can from them. I've done all I can for them, they just can't perform. So. Big boost block? If Dad is running a team, it's truly abandoned. Well, in some respects, I would say if Dad's still there, it hasn't been abandoned. Was that a bad joke? I don't think it was that bad a joke. Dad hasn't left. You know what was funny? He DM'd me because he was just kind of seeing if I was pretty adamant about being traded, and that he would talk to Inspire to try to push it along if I was. So I said yes, I was pretty set on being traded, and he said, okay, good luck, son. He said, good luck, son. The last time I've had someone call me son was Jonathan Allen at the end of the football game I played against him in high school. But that was not exclusive to me. He called everyone on our team son in the handshake line. But that was funny. D-Rec out? And CCM's capped, by the way. Did I miss that? I may have missed that. CCM threatening again, potentially. And then water, hopefully, my hotel ping from Maine isn't terrible. My guess is it's gonna be terrible. I could see if Rig will let me play from his house, but 4th of July weekend, or week, I don't know if I want to bother the guy, you know? Yeah, so I played against Johnny Allen. Got crushed by him on a punt return. So that's on my highlight tapes from high school. And then played against Nick Scott, who won a Super Bowl with the Rams. He was a running back in high school. He transitioned to safety in the NFL. Need you to have 110? I think, my guess is I'll probably have 110. I don't know. I'll be at Bar Harbor, so I question the internet out there, but maybe I'm dogging them too much. Wait, who owes you 40 bucks? Is it someone like super famous or no? And then we played against, on that team that had Jonathan Allen, they also had a quarterback who ended up going to Stanford, I think, and I believe he made it to the NFL, but maybe as a tight end. I would have to try to find him. I don't quite remember his name. Was Logan Thomas at Stanford? Was it him I'm thinking of? Maybe not. Oh, really? Vince Koronic? That's kind of sick. Ooh, good gate from D-Rec. The blots are magnificent. Name was a good cap. If CCM loses this one, that's brutal. Karma's done. No, he's just playing anti. What a genius. The bomb's incredible. What a cap from Rena. We used to bomb despite someone. Oh, boom, in. Touchdown. Dad went to high school with KG. That's pretty cool. So I had a couple kids. My dad, my uncle, both played college football. My uncle actually played a significant role. My dad did not, but my uncle had his shoulder broken by by Chuck Cecil, I believe his name, played for the Packers. Completely ruined his shoulder. He still has problems with it. apparently Chuck came on a blitz. My uncle didn't see it coming. It's tough, man. But at least you can say you got your shoulder ruined by a former Pro Bowler, right? Not that it really helps after the 7 surgeries that you've had, but that's a brutal tag, bro. To lose for CCM 3-1, by the way. Trying to think. A couple of the guys I played with and against, youth football, they ended up, one went to Duke, played a little bit, another one went to, Rhode Island or something, played a little bit. But no one, I think, that I knew super well made it to the NFL. Nice moves from D-Rack. Good block from Sophie there, too. Oh, but CCM gonna get one back. 10 seconds. What do we got? The boost is there for... Oh. Honestly, it was capable, too. Oh, no. 3-2. It's tough. That was a cap otherwise. I agree. He did hezzy. Well, anyway, if any of you all are in West Palm Beach tomorrow, hit a brother up. I've got a late flight out, and I don't think I can get an earlier one, and I don't think my work visit is going to take all day. So, hit a brother up. You know what I mean? Oh, we're in game, by the way. What is Jarvis doing, dude? Spamming polls when I'm trying to stream. And now I'm gonna have the notification lit up on the taskbar. Oh god. I can't clear it for 10 minutes. It's a disaster. Rena's not out. And the gate from dead. CCM off to a hot start. We'll get Aaron on the tempo. Easy. Great move. The kills keep coming and coming and coming. He's capping. He's moving slow. He's gated. Well, I think that should have been a better chance than that ended up being. I think Easy didn't need to be so slow. You know what I mean? Nice win from D-Rec. Looks like Easy tried to go off the corner, which would have been cool. What sucks about all these trials, the finals happening, is that now we're not going to get any sports content but baseball until the end of July, which is just brutal, man. I mean, 4th of July next weekend, right? Take a little vacay, but after that, I need something to fill the void, man. I think I'm gonna go to a USA Rugby game middle of July. Then might go to Houston to visit some friends, but we'll see. But sports content's gonna be super dry. 2 rollings for CCM. You like to see that. They get the grab. Easy kept his on D, which I kind of like. Diffused and dead. Oh, that's a tilter. Dad off to a nice start. Karma. Ooh, close. Was dancing a little bit. Alright, big tag, bro. Everyone wants it. And PCB's gonna get the rolling as well. I hate 4v4 in a tag, bro. I think it's so stupid. Like, go win a power up. You can honestly win a 3v4. It's not that hard. Like, I don't think it's that much of a disadvantage to go 3v4 in a pup if you get the guaranteed pup on the other side. Maybe that's just me. Ooh, nameless. Little indecisive around the gate. Cost him. Bomb's here. Little bomb play potential. Karma's threatening. And he's taking away his boost. And he's backing up. And Dad got gated and he's dead. And now Rena's out. Pups are up. PCB gonna sweep again. Return for cap. Selfie, where are you? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, why was Selfie on Re? Should be another one here. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of my thought refined. Like, at some point, the coordination of momentum just becomes too hard. You know? And to some extent, being able to use their fourth to, like, help balance yourself out. What was that? How do you roll that way? Do you see that? He went rolled, but normally that'd take you like here. Instead, he rolled and went like super flat. I don't think I've seen that before. Another tag. Rena should pick up the juice. She's sulfing it. She's sulfing it. Close. Nameless saved her bacon. Yes, agreed. That's a good analogy. Well, I don't know if analogy is the right word, but it's an analogous situation, yeah. It's another one! It's another one! I think I'm dropping frames. No, my paint's crazy. Chicago like does that for like a minute, 2-minute stretches sometimes. I don't know if it's always the same Chicago server, but I'll like jump up in ping for like 2 minutes and then I'll play the rest of a series completely normal. It's very strange. Selfie, can you make it 5-0? Not quite. There's another pup sweep. I think that's their third in a row for PCB. Here comes D-Rick. Off the bottom wall. Yes, sir. 5-0. PCB finding their footing after a hotly contested game 2. And I think we get a Sita the rest of the way. So that'll be intriguing. I actually think CCM could be a good Asita team. Let me know if you agree. Guillermo, put it on the poll. Will CCM be a good seeded team? Alright, Nameless killed Rena and himself, so that's good. Spawns for the anti, though. Okay, okay. The corral. And I will be calling that hugging, by the way. That's what I've landed on. I saw someone suggest hugs in Major's discussion, I think it was, as a companion to kiss, and I kind of like that. So D-Rec hugging whoever their FC was there, able to corral. Is Aaron gonna win a pup for CCM? No, no. But look at Dad, the double tap. He's still fighting. Dad's doing all he can. Big boost from D-Rec, not even close. Oh, he wasn't even in the same hemisphere, dude. Oh god. That's what I hate about these long range snipes. If you're not on it, you are off by a freaking mile, dude. Uh-oh, cap. 5-1. Brazil potential. Tag pro bottom, it's huge. PCB going for their millionth consecutive sweep. They're not going to get it. This is the tag to turn things around for CCM. Can they tag anyone? Kind of. They got the defuse. Aaron's back at base. It's where he wants to be. Oh, the boost spawns for Nameless. And it's a cap. Alright, Brazil still on the menu. That would be the second Brazil of the series. I think if that happens, I don't know, do you have to like move to South America or something? Sits won the final. Easy on tile, but no help. Name was a big game. Dad, I thought I had a pretty good game too, but wasn't enough. I'm picking against Holdman and against the spread until Marcus confirms that he can actually have good internet. So if you want an insider tip, pick against HSG until we know that Marcus's internet is fixed. Russ, I saw you just clicked on HSG there. I don't know why. Is it really that bad with Marcus? Well, this is... No, he didn't throw all 5 games. His internet line got cut at his house, so it's out till Tuesday. And then I guess he was playing from a friend's house today, who didn't have the greatest internet connection. Like, he's not intentionally throwing. I think it's just his internet sucks. You know what I mean? Game 4. We're in it. We're loving it. Series 3-0 to the good guys right now. don't even want to think about the aggregate score. Easy, that's a nice grab. I told you. No one put it on the poll for me, but I told you. CCM might be in the seeded team. If it happens, just know I called it. Are we confirming bias in this commentary? I'm not sure what you mean. From what I understand, this is no longer an inspired team, so I'm not sure why I would dislike them at all. Aaron, win the juice! Okay, they still won it, but like, ugh. What were we waiting? I'd say, wait, it's a cap! They're in a seeded team, dude. Aaron, it's a great bomb. Karma, what's the plan? Everyone's boosting in. It's crazy. It's nuts! Cap it, bro. Nice. I knew it. CCM, ACETA, certified. Up soon. Couple juices. They CCM had some problems last game, and problems of a different kind there. Oh, big snipe from Aaron. Yeah, but you got it. Oh my god. Was that selfie? Oh my god. It's brutal, man. Nice OD from T-Rec. Really nice. Wait, Karma wiggled. Easy, what's your plan? He's got gate. Does he know it? He knows it. Bomb. Bombing. Kinda sick. Yeah. The idea, it was a good idea. That's cap. No! Go underneath! Go under! Am I crazy? Did he not just have that under? I know it's scary when it's nameless running at you. Just a scary dude in general, but we gotta cap that one. You cap it over. Honestly, probably not wrong. I will say your I don't know if mechanics is the right word, but your offensive skill. I don't know. I guess I never really watched you play O-Water, but like you are actually pretty good. Nice block to pick Karma. They're rolling. Cap instinct, yeah, for sure. I would say grab instinct too. I'm giving a couple of nice OD grabs every game, it feels like. Why is that backhanded? The guy's normally a defender, although maybe that's changed in recent seasons. He had the mover ball, I believe, playing offense. But, like, I don't know that he's always... I don't know, he's had a ton of success playing O at majors. I'm not sure if that's true. But actually pretty good, man. Did you play offense on a Holden Gate team at one point? I'm trying to remember. Almost a bit sniped from Nameless. Wait, Aaron? A big hug from Karma got the return? Here comes Dad on the attack. THS. We had the straight in. All those Westy teams, they blend together for me. THS, HGW, Tears. Although I think Tears was maybe more of a Sphere team at times. Good gravy boat. All of them just blend together. Who is the first Super Bowl I watched? The Capitalists were the West Coast team, I believe. Because I'm pretty sure 30 Seconds to Mars Ball was East. I believe that was maybe the season 7 Super Bowl, or it could have been season 6. Because then I believe the following season was all like the Chetney grief drama. Which was that season 7 or season 8? I'm struggling, man. It's so long ago. Is it PCB's turn to give up a cap during pubs? Does not appear so. D-Rec, what are we doing, dude? Oh no, D-Rec! Oh god, what a misplay. It's so bad. Yeah, and again, rooting against CCM here, nothing to do with the players, but just because they had, including this week, 2 weeks left, just want to make extra sure that they can't catch us in standards. So I think going down 0-3 is probably good enough. I would have to check the standings again, but wouldn't mind if PCB came back to either win or take game 5 just to be extra sure. Aaron and Carmen are on the same page. Minute and a half left. Kirek could have blocked for Arena there. He did not. That's another thing I noticed people do better in majors, blocking for their FC. But it's kind of similar. I don't know. It makes it more grindy, it feels like. Like, spending your time blocking instead of maybe chasing or doing something else. I don't know. Makes it feel a lot more grindy. Big tag pro here. PCB's going to need that. And they will get it. Rolling bomb for Nameless. What a time to sweep pups. Defusal? Yeah. Oh no! 2 manual misplays from PCB in the last minute and a half. Selfie, nice little move around easy, but the return's not even close to coming. 10 seconds left. That's gotta be it, dude. No anti either. They're not gonna get reset. Easy just gonna hold it out. So true. All these elites were getting away with 4 buttons for years. Yep, big one for CCM. Oh my god, Red Wings re-signed Patrick Kane on a 1-year deal. Holy guacamole. That's about as good as you could have asked for. There was word on the street was that he wanted a 3-year deal. I gotta think that the term, the AAB on this is gonna be monstrous. But I guess you don't care for a year, right? Alright, let's check the standings here. CCM was at 24 points with 2 weeks left to play. YGG at 37. So they were 13 behind with 2 series to play. So now they are 10 behind with 1 game left. So best case scenario for them, they'll be 7 behind. So they'd be in a little better spot than LBT is to try to catch us. But I believe we do hold the tiebreaker since we lost, CCM lost to them week 1. I'm trying to see if I can find the value on this extension, dude. Or this 1-year deal. But for how much? No one can tell me how much. Looks like OEL is hitting the market. Wenberg, Bertuzzi's not coming back to the Leafs. Oh, Nick Robertson requested a trade from the Leafs. Wow. That's kind of crazy. And then Chris Tanev gonna get $5 million a year from Toronto. My God. Toronto's good. Okay, so so Red Wings. Let's see. Kane essentially gets $6 million, a little less than 6 if he plays 60 games, and then gets to a $6.5 million mark if they make playoffs and he scores 60 points. And he plays all those games. So somewhere between, you assume at minimum he's going to play 10, so minimum 5.5 up to 6.5 for 1-year deal. I will take that. And I don't think the Leafs losing Robertson, probably not good for them. We'll see. I mean, he's an RFA, so I don't think he can't force a trade. But and then Tanev, I think, good. Wasn't he on Dallas this year? I think he was. Dallas had a pretty good run. But like, he's also old. I think he's in his mid-30s. Maybe early 30s, but still. Depends how long the deal is, I suppose. But really, it feels like Toronto needs to upgrade their goaltending situation, and I don't recall them doing that yet. Ooh, Selfie gets the first cap of Game 5. And then I guess they're not going to trade Marner, but it's kind of been the scuttlebutt is that he might get traded, but I hadn't heard of anything happening recently to indicate that. So they're going to run it back with the same forward group, essentially. We had Tanev. You're going to lose Robertson. I don't know who else they lose. I don't know. They kind of feel like the Caps with Ovechkin a little bit to me, right? Where they had all these good teams that just could not get over the hump of the Penguins and the Rangers. And then just 1 year, when everyone counted them out, their team really wasn't all that much different from the years that they lost to those teams, but they got a couple bounces their way. I think they won a Game 7 versus losing the Game 7 previously, right? and then they go all the way and win a cup. Kind of feels like Toronto's maybe in the same boat a little bit. Like, the roster's not horrible. You know, it's still as skilled as it was when they were losing those heartbreakers. Just gotta, one of these years, they gotta get a good bounce here and there. Get a little goaltending run, and I mean, who knows? 2 tag pros, PCB taking another one. The dreaded gate. Oh, they have a CCM chance to cap here. Selfie, I think, direct, super fortunate that tag pro lasted like half a second earlier. I think CCM caps if that tag pro runs out. Yeah, so interesting. And then I don't think the Red Wings will be any good. Best case, like, they were a bubble team this year. That's about where they're going to be, because they really haven't made changes to the roster. They're re-signing Kane. They traded Wallman to open up space to sign Sider and Raymond and add Kane back in, and then they're probably going to try to re-sign Goss to spare, but I don't know how you run back a team that finished on the bubble and then just expect them to be better than a bubble team again. I mean, you're hoping that Sider and Raymond keep getting better. You think Edvinsson comes up to take a spot on the defense core. You hope he's electric. I don't know. It feels like there'll be another bubble team again. And it's been going on 8 years now, I think they haven't made the playoffs. It's been tough, man. I think I missed another PCB cap, but whatever. I think very few. I think very few were fine. I don't know if I could do the same for any other team, though. Like, I follow the Leafs just because it's fun to hate them, right? Ooh. Wait, was that a cap? It looked like he wasn't even close to flag. Wild. It is a long time to fill, yeah. Especially when I'm not, like, super invested in it. Like, if this were a playoff game, I'd be all over it, but regular season, CCM's gonna miss playoffs, it seems. I don't know. Especially when your first couple games are blowouts. 2 out of the 3 are blowouts, you know, and it looks like this one's gonna be one as well. I guess since we mentioned the Caps, I mean, they're in get Ovechkin the Gretzky record mode. I think Ovechkin's content that he's won 1 cup and he's just chasing the record now, which is totally fine. Oh, CCM gets one back. But I saw they're actually trying to be somewhat competitive. It looks like they traded for Logan Thompson from Vegas. So goalie tandem should be pretty good for him. I haven't really kept track of what their other signings have been. Well, I guess free agency is tomorrow, right? So they can't have signed anyone. But I want to say they made another trade. Yeah, Stamkos did win, yeah. The 2019 was a good year. Nats, Caps. I think the Skins were still the Skins. They were terrible, but, like, what's new? But yeah, pretty good year. You know, it's kind of funny too. Both teams kind of went back to being like, after they won their championship. Which again, I don't think either franchise minded, but I will say the Caps kept their star players, unlike the Nats, who lost Scherzer and Harper and Trey Turner. And the Caps held on to, at least for a little while, Kuznetsov, John Carlson, Ovechkin, Backstrom. But Backstrom's been hurt. He's not the player he was. I think Carlson's still on the team, but he's old now. Ovechkin, again, I think just chasing that goal record. Holtby, gone. Kuznetsov, did cocaine or something. He's gone. Oh, another chance for CCM, potentially. No one's helping easy, though. They do finally chip a block for him. Oh, what a bump, what a bump. Not enough. Who was the Conn Smythe winner when the Caps won the Cup? Do you know or find? That wasn't. Was that Holtby? Or did someone? No, or was that Kuznetsov? You don't know? Dang. For some reason, I'm thinking it might be Kuznetsov. Minute and a half. It's not unwinnable for CCM. You hate that you don't get a tag pro in this last pup round, but to some extent that's not bad either, right? Because if you lose the tag, you assuredly lose the game. So it's a little better, I guess. I don't know. I mean, your chances to tie are better if you, right? If they had a tag, then you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. But your chances of your offensive potential goes down, but your defensive potential goes up, I guess. Without the tag on the map. I don't know if that made sense. I think you get the gist. Here's a chance for a moment. Oh god. It's over, dude. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for us, by the way. I think Wayne's is doing a double header tonight. He's got another majors game coming your way. So let me see if he's live. And I will rate him and send you guys over that way. So 7-3 your final. The series goes 4-1 over the PCB. So that's good. That's good for us. What did I say the final score was? 7-3? Now you guys hold tight. We are gonna see if he is rating. So let me try to do this. Rip Picurious, June 1, June 30. Yes. Oh, Picurious month, I gotcha. Thank you all for tuning in. Please go join the Wayne stream, and we'll see you next time.